everybody, welcome to A&E Chronicles. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to just talk to you guys face to face. Well, not really face to face, but I'm going to talk to you and allow you guys to see me. And not just words, so you guys can hear my voice. And I just want to really talk about seasons a little bit, because we're so focused in the natural, and then spiritual, we kind of try to put one over here and the other over there, but they're really closely together. And so I want to talk about seasons, and there's 4 different seasons. So winter in the natural is, it's cold, it snows, there's not much crops that you will see because the ground's covered in snow, and it's where you hibernate. And so just like that, spiritually, this is not a time where you want to try to plant stuff. You won't see anything being reaped. In this season, you are just supposed to rest, and you're supposed to seek God, and He will reveal Himself to you. And as He reveals Himself to you, it's like you're looking in a mirror, because as He's revealing Himself to you, He's revealing who you are. So you're seeing who you are in Him. And so it's a pretty amazing thing, because we're just so caught up in wanting to give. Sometimes we need to just rest and allow God to just deal with some things. In this season of winter, there's going to be some things that have to die, because there's like old things that we've gained and we've picked up along the way, such as our thought process, such as our customs, or what we've been taught. So some of those things God has to get rid of in us, and so He allows those things to die. And then once you graduate from that season, you get to go to your spring. And in spring, you see crops. You see a lot of people plant in the spring, and there's rain in the spring. And then you think of romance in the spring. And so just like in the natural, in the spiritual realm, this is where you're planting. This is where all your hard work comes from. This is where your diligence, this is where you're asking God, what am I supposed to do? So you're sowing seed, whether it be, God is telling me to go and minister to this person. God is telling me to be a faithful giver. God is telling me to, say this person is beautiful, giving words of encouragement, whatever it may be. This is the season for that. And even in this season, there's romance that's coming, so if, God's been speaking a word of your husband's coming, well, this is the season for that, when you're in your spring season. And then once you graduate from that, you'll go to your summer. And your summer is basically, it's hot in the summer, naturally speaking, and this is a time for work and play. Usually people, they'll go to work sometimes they'll go hang out at the beach, sometimes they go to the swimming pool, stuff like that. And so spiritually speaking, it's kind of the same way. It's like you're still toiling in the ground, you're still doing what God is calling forth for you to do. But in this season, it's very, very crucial, because if you don't pay attention step by step what God's instructing you to do, because in your last season of your spring, God's giving you mentors, and your mentors are helping to nurture the things that have been planted. And if you're not following the directions and instructions, then it's going to wither away whatever you planted, and you won't be able to get to harvest those things. You won't be able to reap what you've sown, because you're doing things out of order, backwards. You're not listening. And so it's very, very, very important to follow every strategy that's given to you, whether it be, hey, you know what, today you need to wear this specific thing, because I'm placing in somebody's mind that I'm giving this person a job because they have this color shirt on. Something just random as that, just listening and trusting and being obedient to whatever God is telling you to do. And then once you graduate from that, and you're listening step by step what's supposed to go on, then you're going to go to your fall. And in your fall season, fall represents a change. It allows you to store up stuff so that you can have room for the winter, to be able to rest. You get to harvest things, and in the natural, it just is a change of color. And spiritually thinking, it it's basically whatever you've done up until now, you're anticipating, just like in the natural, you'll be anticipating for winter to come back around. But in the spiritual, you're anticipating blessings, because it's like, I've sown, I've done this, God, I'm fought the good fight. Now I'm waiting for my reward. So that's what you're looking for in the spiritual, and concerns of fall. And yeah, those are pretty much the 4 seasons, spiritually and naturally speaking. And so there's a lot of people that they're frustrated and they're angry because it's like they're waiting for their harvest to come. But it's like, right now is not your season to reap. Right now is your season to rest. And so you're trying to get stuff, but God is calling you to rest, and he's trying to give you revelation of who he is, and to, just do something and blow your mind in crazy ways, because I was doing some crazy things. I was like, man, this is my season for this, for that, for that. And God's like, Ashley, I ordered you to rest. And so as he showed me that, I was like, oh my gosh, I could have been less frustrated if I knew what season I'm in. So I just pray that you guys will understand the season that God has you in, and the time that he has placed on your life right now. And I just pray that, you're able to discern those things, and as you discern those things, that you get every single thing that God has for you in each season, whether it be revelation, whether it be that husband or that wife that God has prophesied to you, whether it be favor that you've been seeking or that you've been needing, whether it be provision, whether it be your harvest from all of your hard work. I just pray that, as Christians, we're doing what's needed for that time, because there is a time and a purpose for every season. So I just pray that we are more strategic and we are more intentional about what we're doing for the kingdom. And I just pray that you guys just have a blessed day, and that this was a blessing to you. I know this is a little bit different, and I hope that you guys like it, and I hope that you guys stay tuned for my next ones. Okay, bye.